And welcome back, and we are now joined with one of our favorite real estate guys and all-time favorite guy to have on the show, Zach Bellell. Thanks for joining us this morning.
I'm happy to be here.
And this is actually an interesting segment. We talk about real estate, but today we're going to talk about lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Yeah, we don't care about numbers today. We just want to talk about gorgeous lake houses. It's summertime.
You know, my wife and I and Kaz we'll drive by on Westlake Road, and we'll try to look at those mansions, always wondering, I wonder what they look like inside. And you're actually going to show us.
Yeah, and we do that too, by the way. You know, we sail or drive by and say, do you think we could just go knock on the door and ask them to show us the rest of the house?
I think a lot of people wondered. There's some beautiful homes, not just along Cazenovia Lake, also Skaneateles, obviously, Skaneateles Lake. Yes. And you have one from each that you're going to show us. And these are actually
for everybody. We're going to see two.
And they're for sale. So anyone that has $1 million or so.
They are for sale.
Yeah. Let's take a look here. What do we got?
Sure. The first one on the screen is the house in Kaz. It's located at 4641 East Lake Road. It's named Notley Cottage. It's a 7-bedroom, 8,000 square foot cottage, that is. This one-of-a-kind property on Cazenovia Lake has undergone a meticulous 6-year restoration and is now in like-new condition. It's been running as a B&B, but I think whoever buys it will probably turn it into a single-family home.
Does it go right down to the lake?
It goes right down to the lake. Wow. I mean, it's just a magnificent piece of property. The standouts for me are the abundance of original wood details and the beautifully updated baths. The grounds obviously are gorgeous and lush, and the 1,800 square foot veranda we saw before is amazing. And that previous house that we were seeing can be yours for $1.5 million.
That's it?
That's it. Now, the one on the screen now is 2008 Westlake Road. This sits right on Skaneateles Lake, and this home has a particularly exceptional design pedigree.
That's a mahogany deck you were telling me?
That is a mahogany deck. Wow. You've seen it now. Now, when this Manhattan-based couple bought the house, they knew they wanted it to be a place where the weekend guests would feel completely at ease. In fact, the wife told me, quote, "A summer home where sitting on the couch in wet bathing suits is 100% allowed." I like that. The complete remodel of the home was accomplished by a trio of the very best in design and construction. Builder David Lee, master of cabinetry Matteo Bartolotta, and interior design star Tom Felicia. Every inch of that 3,000 square foot, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home is perfection. I did mention the mahogany deck, right? And believe it or not...
What's this one costing?
Believe it or not, I think it's a great deal at $1,895,000.
Sold. I'll buy it.
Right?
I'll take it. We're moving from Kaz.
I think it'll be great for you. You're going to really enjoy... Look at that house.
I love it. That's great.
Look at that living room. It's just beautiful.
Okay, we've got about 30 seconds. I want to ask you real quick about the royal baby.
The royal baby? Don't care. I'm more interested in Anthony Weiner. And why can't that man keep it in his pants? You know, what's going on with him? And he wants to be mayor, and he's ahead. So if you want to be mayor of New York, take a little selfie of your lower part, and you're halfway there.
I love New Yorkers. They don't care.
Who gives?
He's ahead in the polls.
Exactly. So. Good for him.
And there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, I'll tell you what. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. Come back anytime. We'd love to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you,
All
Brandon.
Right. Great. Zach Bellell here on this Today in Central New York. Stick around. We have much more coming up after the break.